Hey, good evening, everybody. This week for week 6, we're going to be talking about the profit centers for our different companies, and basically this is going to be talking about where we make the most money at. Of course, I'm doing Textron, and so I'll just jump right into it. Obviously, the largest area of revenue generated by Textron, we've got two areas. I really thought it was going to be Bell and the aviation side, but it actually turned out to be aviation and then the industrial side, which ranked the highest here. And you can see down in the chart over here that aviation is 38% and industrial is 28%, and then Bell's coming in third place at 24%. Finance was actually supposed to be 1%, but for some reason it wouldn't show up on the chart. Expenses, and I don't know why this is in Spanish here, but for some reason I could not get that to change. Expenses, selling and administrative expense. And a lot of people say, well, what is selling expense? And selling expense can be anything that costs the business to do business, basically. So, talking about salaries for employees, things like that. Interest expense is going to be any monies that they spend on paying interest on the loans or cash that they're using to have available. Special charges, they really didn't specify what special charges were. And then the other non-service components that came in at a negative 6%. So that's something that they've actually have been in decline with, since if you can look over here, they don't have any. In 2019 they've made gradual improvements, and that's something that the CEO harped on in the presentation that I looked at today. So we look over at total costs and expenses for 2019. That's the most recent that they have. That have been $12,688,000. The company financials, I was able to pull this, and it wouldn't give me the next quarter yet because we haven't got there yet. We're close, and we talked about this earlier in the financials in our other presentation. But you can see that the company in quarter 2 for 2020 is not making a profit as of right now. So they're in the hole, negative $92 million, which now is on the uptick, though, that they are looking a little bit better. Should be for quarter 3, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. But the other thing is you can look as their total expenses have gone down in order to match that as well. Not completely, but they are on the downturn. And as far as a business narrative, so basically what a business narrative is a story. And how good are you at telling a story? So if you go to an investor and you make up a business plan, that's a story of basically what you intend to do with the business. Well, Textron does a really good job of telling a story, and they let the brands tell the story for them. So you got Bell Helicopter, E-Z-Go, Cessna, Hawker, Beechcraft. All of these brands tell a story. And so Textron has categorized themselves, they're like an industrial conglomerate. So, they're looking to take care of as many people as possible and as many customers as possible. So it's not just about making money, it's about taking care of the customers. So they have multiple types of industry to meet multiple needs. They seek to become a premier multiple industry company. They leverage global network of aircraft, defense, industrial, finance to provide for customers. But a lot of great stories here in these brands, as you can see, and I think that's why Textron does such a good job. Well, that's all I got for this week, guys. If you got any questions or comments, just bloop them down below. That's it. Hope y'all have a good week.